Rest in peace to the goddamn legend, Brazilian icon, football king. Rest in peace to Pele. He passed away earlier today, sadly, at the age of 82, man. I knew who Pele was since I was a little kid. I'm talking about because of this movie called Kicking and Screaming. Will Ferrell and his dad, they had like a beef because the Pele ball, they had went to go see Pele play like way back in the day, and the ball went in the stands, and Will Ferrell character caught it when he was a kid, and his daddy took the ball from him, and he got the Pele ball showcased in his house in the display case and all of that. So I been knew who Pele was since I was like 5, 6 years old, and I ain't even watched football. Pele was just one of them cultural icons, that elite top of the crop cultural icons. He was up there like, look at this picture. This the queen, right? He posing up with the queen and all of that. He is from Brazil. He was that type of icon, cream of the crop, man. He was definitely one of them ahead of his time. Pele did it first. 3 goddamn World Cups. Now, I have never reacted to a Pele video because it's hard to find good footage, but I seen Watch Mojo just uploaded a video, and Watch Mojo got good videos, they got good footage, and they got good narration to teach me some things about Mr. Pele here, man. Top 10 greatest Pele moments from the World Cup. He got 3 of them. Let's see where it goes down, man.
He made friends in high places, bro, and was adored by
Pele,
fans,
Muhammad Ali, both y'all.
Welcome
rest
to
in
Watch
peace,
Mojo,
man.
and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest Pele moments from the World Cup.
Pele
I soon saw why a kid of only 16 or 17 had been called up to the Brazilian national team.
For this list, we'll be
16
looking at
years
the
old
career-defining incidents that
on the
legendary
national
forward
team
was involved in at the world's biggest international football tournament. Which Pele moment on this list is your favorite? Let us know below.
Number 10, made number 10 popular.
Iconic helper.
Iconic
Let's
helper?
not forget, though, that this iconic forward not only scored goals, but he was also a genius when it came to assisting. During the World Cup final game between Brazil and Italy in 19...
Why when I think of Pele, I never think of his passing ability. He be passing like that. I never think of his passing ability when I hear Pele, man. All I think of is like goals and getting shit
when it came to assisting. During the World Cup final game between Brazil and Italy in 1970, Gerson played a long ball into the box, finding Pele perfectly. Nobody would have blamed him had he attempted to score. Instead, he realized that Jairzinho was in a better position.
It's weird seeing old school football, bro.
Path, allowing the winger to score.
Oh, there was Pele right there with the header pass. Okay, Pele in the World Cup final. Look at that celebration,
Brazil
bro.
won 4-1 and lifted the trophy for the 3rd time.
Picture iconic.
Number 9, taking
whoa,
it to
whoa,
the trophy for the 3rd.
This is what the World Cup trophy does look like. Hey, man. Hey. I like the redesign. I ain't gonna lie. I like the redesign better than this old school trophy. But yeah, all the World Cup winning celebration, iconic, man.
3rd time.
Iconic.
Number 9, taking it to Wales. Entering the 1958 World Cup, Pele had a knee injury, but his teammates and Brazil fans were desperate for the 17-year-old to play. And when he did, the youngest player in the tournament's history at the time, he showed the magic that would define his career. Taking on Wales in the quarterfinals, Brazil struggled to find a way through the British.
Pele!
The all follow the Santos star.
Pele!
So do the photographers.
That was until the 66th minute. With his back to the goal in the box, Pele controlled the ball with his chest. He then flicked the ball over the tackle attempt by the defender, spun, fired it into the back of the net, and gave his team the win. Beautiful.
This goal against Wales was enough to secure a quarter-final win.
Number 8.
Damn, Wales. Y'all been catching L's forever.
The World Cup after missing out in 1966. Brazil opened the 1970 tournament with a group game against Czechoslovakia. They immediately showed why this squad is considered one of the best to ever grace the event.
Is that still a country?
The score 1-1, Brazil's Gerson spotted the run of Pele. With an inch-perfect pass, Pele, facing the goal, met the ball with his chest, directing it in front of him.
Chest. Chest. Volley. Chest. Volley.
Normally difficult to pull off, the forward made it look easy. Pele sets himself in the box as the goalkeeper rushes
made it look
towards
real
him.
Easy.
Then he rifles the ball into the back of the net, putting Brazil on the path to winning 4-1.
In Brazil's opening game against Czechoslovakia, he played with vigour, determination and imagination, lifting his teammates to a 4-1 win.
Number 7, free kick brilliance.
Free kick brilliance.
Among
Okay,
his
let's see what that
God-given
free
gifts,
kick's talking about.
Pele had a strong knack of hitting free kicks. And this was evident on the world stage when Brazil played Bulgaria in 1966.
Clip that
After
man
getting
up.
tripped up, he was awarded a free kick. When he took the kick, it was clear that from the power of the shot, the keeper had no chance of saving it.
No chance. Ooga. Yeah.
Just another day at the office for Pele.
Oh, them boys was unsportsmanlike back in the day like that. Bro kicked the ball back in the net. I ain't know they boys was unsportsmanlike like
Just
that.
another day at the office for Pele. Brazil went on to beat Bulgaria 2-0. Number 6, hat-trick against France. At the time of writing, the Santos icon is still the youngest player to score a World Cup hat-trick at the tender age of 17 years and 244 days, and France was the unfortunate recipient of this piece of history. Facing the Europeans in the semi-final of the 1958 tournament, Brazil ran riot against them. Already up 2-1, Pele added his first in the 52nd minute with a mistake by the French goalkeeper. 12 minutes later, he then finished a scrappy box scramble. But his final goal was something special.
What?
Later, he then finished a scrappy box scramble. But his final goal was something special. A bobbling pass was expertly controlled on Pele's thigh before he volleyed it in from the edge of the area.
This like the third time I've seen him thought
won 5-2 and went on to the final.
Damn.
Number 5, save of the century. So maybe this wasn't his moment to shine, but the fact that he's a part of it can't go on.
Bro, look at bro tooth. Can old people get braces? Is it an age limit on braces? Because I have never seen an old person with braces before, man.
It's considered one of the best goalkeeping saves of all time. Jairzinho whipped in across from the right-hand side towards the person most likely to score in the world, Pele. He rose and met the ball with his head, firing it toward the bottom corner.
Hey, ooh, he got it.
Oh, began to celebrate. Damn. However, out of nowhere, Gordon Banks
he saved it, ho,
and somehow drew enough strength to tip it over the bar.
Pele thought
he saved that hole.
Perfect downward header. Banks defied belief with a stunning save.
Pele and Banks went on to become great friends and spoke highly of each other on several occasions.
Was it coming home that year?
Number 4, weaving through Mexico.
Weaving through El Tri.
Going into the 1962 World Cup, Pele was considered the best player on the planet. In Brazil's first game against Mexico, he was able to showcase his talent against Mexico. With his side 1-0 up, Pele picked up the ball on the right-hand side. Cutting inside, he used his explosive pace to hit 4 Mexican players, finding his way into the box. Before the defenders could make a successful tackle, Pele, off balance, rifled the ball into
even back in the day, El Tri.
Number 3, free kick rocket. Taking on Romania in the final game of Group 3, Pele got Brazil off to a perfect start. In the 9th minute, they had a free kick just outside of Romania's box. With a long run up, the legend put everything he had into his shot.
Brazil 1, Romania 0.
The ball rocketed into the back of the net before goalkeeper Sere Automake could even attempt to save.
Why they sound like that back in the day? Brazil 1, Romania 0. Pele lines up to take the shot. Like, why they be
After
talking
Pele
like
scored a
that
second
back
time,
in the day?
Brazil went on to win 3-2. Number 2, World
Cup winning header.
As football-loving kids, we've all dreamed of scoring in a World Cup final and winning the prestigious trophy. Well, Pele got to live that.
Rivellino, watch Pele now.
Oh, bro, Pele had hops. This is the second time. Got up there, dunked on bro, had his nuts on the back of his head, all on his back. He hopped up there and hit up that hole, boy. Look how he hopped up in his arms, boy.
Taking on Italy in 1970, Brazilian teammate Rivellino lobbed the ball into the box from the left-hand side. At the far post, Pele met the ball and headed it into Enrico Albertosi's net. Brilliant.
They triumphed 4-1. Brazil had won the Jules Rimet Trophy for a 3rd time.
Number 1, history-making final.
History-making final,
I was
58.
in Sweden with Brazil with the 17 years old. The Brazil won the World Cup. That's a gift for God.
Taking on host nation Sweden in the final, Pele became the youngest player to score in a World Cup final.
17 years old against the host nation. You already know host nations has plot armor.
And what a goal it was. Pele controlled the ball in the box with his chest. He then flicked it over the head of a defender who attempted to foul him before Pele lashed a volley into the back of the net. Outstanding.
Nasty.
He followed this up with a looping header over keeper
and then he headed that hoe in?
Brazil won 5-2, setting at the time of writing the record for the highest scoring World Cup final in history.
Damn.
The emotions of the occasion.
Whoa. What was Argentina? Argentina, France? No, there was 6. They scored 6 goals.
All too much for the 17-year-old boy.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other
17 years old, won a World Cup, led his country
Proved
to a World
all
Cup.
too much for the 17-year-old boy.
17 years old, hosted up on... Different, man. Mr. Pele was different. What a life he had. What a career he had. Everybody he done made happy and joyous through his play. All the people he done inspired. All the football players. All the fans. All of that. Thank you for being a legend. Thank you for being the goddamn king. King of Brazil. King of the sport. Cultural icon. Rest in peace, Mr. Pele, man.